Hey, this is Time Bomb, and if it's your first time checking out the channel, hit that subscribe button to catch all the updates. So today what I wanted to do was go over my goal line tutorial. This is a huge thing in Madden. People already have a hard enough time scoring in the red zone, so you got to make it that much tougher. And when you get down into those situations where it's at the 1 yard line, I find it kind of hard to score. I know when I'm in that situation, it feels like it can be hard to score sometimes. And when I'm faced with stopping someone at the 1, it feels like an uphill battle. But you actually have a huge advantage because you can get at the quarterback really quick. He doesn't have that much room to throw behind your DBs. So as long as you have coverage in the right places quick enough and you send a lot of pressure, then you can get those stops pretty easily. So there's two ways to achieve that, and that's either by sending a lot of heat on the line and through the linebackers or from the CBs even, or to run commit. And what I tend to lean towards is to run committing. I like to just kind of sit in my usual Tampa 2 out of a 4-3 as a run defense. I will baseline press in the red zone there because they're not going to be able to get deep enough over top usually to do anything about it, really. Noticing that you are pressed, people tend to run, or it seems like the best place to do it. You're in a tough spot anyway, so you may as well kind of go for broke and put yourself in that situation. So I do it there, and then if I'm at the 1 yard line though, that's where I'm making the decision if I want to run commit all the way. When you do run commit, it will send everyone at the QB, so it doesn't leave much room for coverage. I like to use usually a safety when I run commit, so just in case they do throw it, I'll have him on one side or the other where I think the throw is going to go. But still, you're leaving yourself very open and probably two other receivers that you aren't using in the middle of the field. So it is a very risk and reward situation to run commit, but that's the way that I like to do it. So let's take a look at this game that I was playing, and we see my opponent right here at the 6 yard line. So I'm already got a little bit of room here. I should be able to stop him. 2nd and 5, and I think I'm in my Tampa 2. Basically, yep, I'm base aligned and pressed here, and seems like the score is 3-0 for me that I'm up. He's sitting in the pocket. I've got good coverage, so he's got to scramble outside. But he's got a lot of room to run, and I just barely get the stop here. I just click in on the right stick, send the hounds, and he stops him inside the 1 yard line. So now it's 1st and goal. I'm in that same defense that I said, Tampa 2, but I'm run committing on 1st down here. So I see the motion coming over. I feel like he's going to run, and I feel good about this run commit for sure. So he immediately hands it off, and I stuff him in the backfield. So he's back on the 3 yard line now. So I'm pushed him back a couple of yards. Again, I'm using that same defense. Tampa 2, base align pressed. And this time I didn't run commit, and he got there just a little bit later. So he's stuffed at the 3 yard line for essentially no gain. So we're looking at 3rd and goal here, and ask yourself, are you going to run commit in this situation? In the same setup, base aligned and pressed. I see he's got 2 receivers on the right side. I've got one of them manned up, and I do run commit again. We stuff him for a huge loss in the backfield, and then he comes no huddle on me, and I thought for some reason that he was going to go for it here, so I didn't use my timeout. We're under 50 seconds left. And you could argue if I overran commit there, like was that worth it on 3rd down? I think it was, because people can get those touchdowns on the outside so easily. And we can see he's just set me up here because he's just trying to delay the clock, burn off as much as he can before he hits the field goal here. He's not actually going to even go for it. He's just going to let it run out and move back 5 yards. And so when I was in this situation, I got the stop here too. You can notice I should have had the field goal block. I was a little late on hitting it, but I got the animation where I should have blocked it. So that's the other thing. That should have been at least my ball. I should have stopped him for points here. So at least I got the stop in the red zone. So the next play we see big pass over the middle where I get beat. So he's inside the red zone, right over the middle. He's going to get inside, and now he's inside the red zone, and I run commit, but he passes it too deep. His guy isn't able to catch it in bounds. Again, I run commit. I didn't think he was going to pass. Again, he burns me to that corner, can't hold it down. So this last time, instead of using the Tampa 2, I come out in the goal line Sam blitz and just man up everyone, and I'm using the safety in the middle of the field. He gets in there so quick, he's able to stuff him in the backfield. My ball. So another thing that I noticed that happens though is when you're getting in, there's no huddles in the goal line, you're trying to set up, I'll get stuck player locked on one guy. So I just get into these situations where it got picked off and I've got to try to block. I miss one there, but I'm able to kind of just sprint back with him, kind of swerve around and just block off that guy. He clicks onto the next guy, I got the step, but I get a huge block in on him. My guy gets the touchdown. I love getting those blocking plays. Here you see me kind of spaz out a bit, but still I recover and I'm able to get back, kind of swerve a little bit around him, and I feel like I helped a bit on that one, more than he messed up. And then this last one, that was definitely me. That was a huge block by me. Yo, I think I'm ready for some more team play. Definitely getting, or squads play. I think I'm your man. So this is a lot of fun putting this together, this different goal line video. I actually think it's one strength that I have is on the goal line. I do a really good job stopping people, keeping people to field goals. So then when I do score touchdowns, it makes it worth that much more. Thanks a lot for checking out this video. I'm Time Bomb. Hit that subscribe button. You guys have been amazing. I'll catch you guys later.